Yes, I will say yes for sure, because looking at the bird population across the country from the last water bird census that we did in January,
Right.
Stands at 35,515 individuals. Okay, so if you look at that, that is representing the entire population of the country from the water bird census. So this covers about almost 28 sites across the country, including, even as far as Basay. So 7,000, almost today it stands at 7,500.
Right.
If you look at that, population is really significant.
Mm-hmm.
Because Gambia also, as many people don't know, is a migratory route for this annual wintering and overwintering water birds from Europe.
Right.
That's why we do annual water bird count in every January.
Mm-hmm.
So looking at the population also, Gambia almost hosts 120 migrant water birds. For example, if you look at that, species is very significant of this entire population.
Right.
So for sure, I would say yes, that, it represents a significant, population.
Mm-hmm. And now, how fast can the current detection and reporting mechanisms establish threats to poultry? And what can farmers do to protect their stock?
Yes, at the level of the country, we have what we call like One Health approach. So this is more like, multi-sectoral approach, because we have different sectors, that are trying to pool their resources and make sure, this outbreak is contained. Right. So right now, for example, with the Department of Livestock, which is also a member of the committee, the task force committee that we have at the national level. This includes, Ministry of Health. We have National Environment Agency, National Disaster Management Agency. We have, livestock and health. So some media personnel also and some, NGOs are also part of this committee. We meet, on a weekly basis. Mm-hmm. So right now, what we have, for example, the Ministry of Health activated their toll-free line, which is 1025, where people can make reports if sightings are made or unusual things are, happening. That means, people need to be vigilant. So the other thing also, they are trying to, use their, field officers or maybe data collection officers. They have data collection officers who are also working with these farmers. Mm-hmm. So the baseline here is, they want, farmers to, understand, or to maybe to be able to detect easily some of these, diseases that might, affect their poultry. But so far, we don't have any report at the level of the country. So also creating awareness is happening among the farmers and to make sure they improve their biosecurity measures in the poultry.
Mm-hmm. All right.